Hey Wastelanders, welcome back to Fallout 4 Horizon. Wanderer here, and I'm over at the Cambridge police station, just waiting for my vertibird. Planning to go over and clear out a couple of areas, get these Radiant quests done, and the child is still speaking very loudly. I apologize. I think once I get this one's quest done, I'm just going to stop doing those, at least on screen. They're a very good experience, and they're very easy. They're just like, go to an area, blow stuff up, come back. I mean, it's really easy experience in caps, but having her with me all the time, oh man, it's wearing on me. I don't mind so much whenever I'm not trying to commentate on stuff, but when I'm trying to play the game and commentate live, it's no good, man. So I've got a quest to clear out Parkview Apartments as well as CHESTNUT, HILLOCK, Reservoir, and then we've got one for FENS Street Sewers as well. I guess this one is probably for Reese. I forget. Anyway, I've got 3 quests to do right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get those done, and I have to go down to the Scrap Palace all the way down here and get this quest done as well. So maybe I'll vertibird down to the Coast Guard Pier or something, or I guess I could just walk down there. Just walk over here. It's not that far. Let's do Vault 81, and then we'll proceed east from there.
Instruments read all clear. We're green for takeoff.
So I actually had quite a bit of stuff recorded and commentary recorded over it as well for this episode, and that was clearing out the Boston Public Library and some other stuff. And I don't know what happened. Like I lost the commentary somehow. I only have one area on my hard drive that I save it at, and I'm like 99% sure I saved it there. So I'm not sure if it just failed to export properly, or I'm just blind, or what happened, but it's gone. So anyway, I'll have some video of that playing while we're kind of going over here. It was pretty epic. There were a lot of super mutants, a lot of awesome loot over there. I spent a lot of time going through that place and looting everything. It's pretty extensive. So got that done. That, of course, is a quest for Daisy over in Good Neighbor. Interestingly, if you go to the Boston Public Library, if you go there in Frost, you'll actually find a terminal that has Daisy's backstory. Oh, that was really, really cool that Nogram did that. And I know somebody probably say, "Oh, why are you talking about Frost?" Well, it's a cool tie-in. I just thought it was neat. So yeah, lots of things have changed here with this version. I am on version 1.10 of Frost. So, no, not Frost, God. No, I talked about Frost once. I'm going to have it in my head again this whole time. In version 1.10 of Horizon, lots of stuff has changed. First off, I don't think you get legendaries from enemies anymore. Let me see here. I thought this Rust Devil was legendary, but he didn't actually drop any legendaries. Maybe he wasn't, though. I'm not sure. Of course, we've got the Automatron quest going here, and I'm getting lots of good loot from these guys. No fusion cores, unfortunately. Those have been like removed from the loot table, and I am getting kind of low on fusion cores. I'm not gonna lie. I think I have like 2 spares back at the base, and that's it. That's really not very much. I've gone back to Proctor Tegan at the Pridwin and tried to get more fusion cores like numerous times. I've been there probably 3 times over the last week of in-game time. That's some loud thunder. I don't know if you guys can hear the thunder or not. I hear it really clear whenever there's thunder here, but I don't hear it on the recording later on, so I guess maybe it's not a big deal. But whatever, it's Sunday. I'm not gonna stop. So what am I supposed to do here? Recover the haptic drive. Do I have to go swimming in here? Is that the deal? I really would prefer not to. I mean, I don't want to go in the power armor because it'll be so slow. I'll have to like walk through it very, very slowly. There's some stuff going on over here. You know what, Bloatfly, I don't feel like dealing with you. I think it's worth spending a little bit of AP, a little bit of fusion core power for my power armor to save the ammo and be like 100% accurate when I hit these things. Go ahead, crit him. Get him. That was not enough, was it? Crap. I am not a high agility guy. Oh god, that's a Red Widow one.
That takes care of that.
Ugh. Those bugs, man. Well, I'm poisoned. Not much I can do about it. Whatever. It's not a big deal in terms of health. Okay, so it's over here. Well, this is an easy one. Then I can just go in here and grab this and be good to go. You disturbed me, mechanical monkey. You disturbed me.
Fascinating study of anatomical remains. Marvelous splatter patterns.
That's pretty damn morbid there, Ada.
I hope you aren't expecting me to sort through this clutter.
Well, yeah, of course. Anyway, version 1.10, let's talk about that. I'm getting off track here. So I don't think you get legendary weapons from legendary enemies anymore. I think they're just like a higher level. Maybe they have better loot or something. I'm not sure exactly.
Got it.
And that would allow players to actually craft legendary weapons, but it would make legendary weapons a lot more rare and they would be a bit more special. So rather than just having all these random, really crappy legendaries, you'd have a couple of them that are really good. Okay, so I've been up to see Proctor Tegan a couple of times, and he never has fusion casings anymore. So I don't know what's going on with that. It's been like a week and a half of in-game time. His inventory is reset at least once, if not twice. And yeah, it's really...
All yours, sir.
It's no good, man. Where the hell are you going? Where are you at? I need to kill this guy. Why are you over there? Of course. Just stands over there like a moron. I want his nuclear material. Need that stuff badly for crafting stuff. Also, I was very disappointed in that I could not craft a laser Gatling at all. I'm not sure what's up with that. If I just need like more to scan more weapons, and then I'll unlock it or whatever. But I did scan a Gatling laser, like I scanned mine. I'll go over more about the weapon scanning and stuff later on. But it seems like, in general, you find a lot less viable weapons that are not damaged in some way.
Any spare parts, you be sure and let me know.
Out in the wild, you find far less of those, but you find quite a bit more, well, not necessarily more, but you find mostly damaged and deteriorated and degraded weapons, which they're usable. They don't do as much damage. They're inferior in a lot of ways. You wouldn't want to put like good mods on them or anything. It wouldn't be a worthwhile endeavor there. So yeah, I really like that. I really think it's cool. I think that's realistic, right? Like it's balanced. So now you can craft weapons, like you can make any weapon you want, assuming you've scanned a broken or deteriorated item of that type. And yeah, I just think it's a really cool system. Guys, I love Horizon. It's the best version of Fallout 4 survival mode. If you want to do the actual quests and stuff, it's the best version of it, period. That's just all there is to it. I may go ahead and use a combat stim pack here, because I think I'm going to be in combat pretty often throughout this. I don't want to really use a bandage and then end up having issues. Alright, so I can do... Here's Fen Street Sewers. I can go ahead and do this, I guess. I was looking for the Parkview Apartments, but that's fine. We'll do Fen Street Sewers real quick. So Fen Street Sewers was the home of a serial killer, and has a pretty interesting story. So I'm going to shut up while I play these holotapes for you, because they are pretty neat. Got a nice little high there.
Here we are, detective. If you followed my instructions, you're alone. And well, if you aren't, I've already left.
If anything's waiting for him to
Well, come on in. I've put my work on display down here, and I'd very much...
Alright, so there's tape number 1. This was home to a serial killer. Reminds me a lot of Hannibal Lecter, kind of, although a bit more insane. I'd almost consider Hannibal Lecter to be more of like an anti-hero than a villain, really. Or is an anti-hero a villain? I don't know. Up to personal debate. Here's number 2.
I want you to appreciate your surroundings, detective. I can only be myself in a place like this. Life up there is is exhausting. Every day you smile at people who don't care about you one way or another because life here is not really get to live. I'm happy to share it with you today, Detective.
Okay, here's a legendary. Let's go ahead and kill this guy.
That was amusingly simple.
Yeah, so okay, so that we got a mutated gland there. Let me take a look at this real quick. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Okay, so they did do that. They did do it. Okay, excellent. That's so good. God, it's even like super lore friendly because it's like it's a dorotoxin, or a dortoxin. So it's a mutated toxin like stinger type thing, and that allows you to craft like a poisoned weapon or whatever. And the gland is just like, okay, so mutated acid. So that would allow you probably to craft a weapon with acid damage on it. So legendary enemies no longer drop weapons or armor or whatever, which makes sense, right? Why would a bloatfly have like a legendary pipe rifle or something? It doesn't make any sense at all that they would have that. So this is a much more lore friendly way of doing things in my opinion. So let's see what's over here. It's just I have to like give my hats off to the mod author for Horizon because everything they've done is just amazing. This is the survival mode. This is the version of survival mode that should have been. This is like the Fallout 4 that should have been. A lot of these changes, honest to God, like they should just hire this guy. Bethesda should just hire this guy and have him balance stuff for him. He's far better at this stuff than what Bethesda is. Some of the stuff might be a little bit too hard for like the casual crappy gamer, and I realize, you know, they have to cater to the lowest common denominator at Bethesda. You know, they have to cater to the crappy gamers too, but this version is just so much better. Then again, I'm a power gamer and I like things more challenging, so I don't know, maybe it's more realistic to have it the way Bethesda has it, but not realistic, but maybe it's more.
Let me have this one.
Maybe it's the best marketing decision, I guess is what I'm saying, to have it how Bethesda has it.
I am getting so anxious about our meeting, Detective. You know, I think I have only ever wanted someone to know me. And really, I can't think of anyone who knows me as well as you do. I am your object of fascination, and you have become mine. It's humbling, Detective.
Yeah, so this is like, it's like the whole thing with Clarice Starling and Hannibal Lecter in those books and those movies, which, by the way, if you've never read those books, the books are easily better, like way better than the movies. They're really good. I didn't even realize they were based on a book until I saw them one day at our library that I work at, and went ahead and checked one out. Really good books. And I'm not a big fan of like serial killer, like real world based type of novels. I read a lot more fantasy and science fiction and stuff, but those were really good. But yeah, I'm loving the new version of Horizon. Every change is made seems to just make this mod better and better. I do have a primer video planned since we have version 1.10 out. I have a primer video planned
Taking cover, sir.
where I'd like to kind of go over what are you guys still in combat with. I don't know. Oh, there they are. I've got a primer video planned where I'm planning to kind of go over everything that changes in Horizon and hopefully kind of help people that are new to Horizon, because it is kind of challenging at first and it's kind of difficult to get into, but once you understand stuff, it's really an amazing mod. And I can't imagine playing Fallout 4 any other way than playing it with Horizon after playing it for a while like this. It just regular survival mode just seems dumb. Oh, and by the way, I actually was kind of messing around. I wanted to make a new character and just kind of see how progressing through Horizon was, now that I know so much about it. And it was much, much easier than the first time I tried with this character. Well, this is actually my second attempt. And as well, people have been asking about, you know, going without power armor and using, like, just playing without power armor. I've actually found that it's significantly easier to go without power armor and just use VATS quite a bit more. I made a VATS-based character, and yeah, she was kicking some serious ass. It was pretty amazing. So definitely we'll look at that in the future.
That's it.
In fact, let me show the differences between those characters. So I started with a little bit less strength in that character, but I had more perception. I think I started with 7 perception, because that technologist perk is just indispensable. Like, I really feel like you almost have to have that, especially if you're going for energy weapons and you want to craft fusion cells and stuff. The extra circuitry and stuff you get from this is just amazing. But you get other stuff too, like copper and adhesive and all kinds of good stuff. So I went with a higher perception build. I think I ended up with like 8 perception early on, because you get the bobblehead, of course, from Conquered. I went with the standard, I think just 2 endurance was all I went with, just for survivalist and hunter perks. And 6 charisma, of course, which that's going to be for local leader. 9 or 10 intelligence, I forget which one, just for experience. And I skipped out on Idiot Savant. I didn't worry about getting these perks, so I actually only went with 2 luck, just enough to get Scrounger. That still probably is worth getting. And then just, I think, 1 or... No, I went with like 3 or 4 agility. I think I went with... I want to say I went with 3 agility, just so I could get sneak if I wanted to, but I haven't gotten it yet. I haven't been playing sneaky so much as I have just run up and shoot them in the face with VATS. So anyway, playing with VATS and playing in that manner, much, much easier actually than playing by like manually aiming and stuff. So I'll play this for you real quick.
I didn't want to hurt you, Detective. I didn't want to hurt you. But you hurt me first. Now I know you didn't mean those things you said. And I forgive you, Detective. It doesn't matter anymore. Now you're here with me. And we have all the time in the world to get to know each other.
By the way, this is, I'm pretty sure... Boy, that's disturbing as hell. The slowly moving hand and head there. This is, I'm pretty sure, the detective, which was this female skeleton, and the serial killer. I'm pretty sure this was definitely like a Hannibal Lecter, Clarice Starling type scenario. I think this whole thing was kind of a play on that, which is cool. That's really cool. But yeah, version 1.10 is amazing. If you haven't played Horizon yet and you've been watching this series, get it, man. Just go and get it. I'll have a primer video out for you. You can watch that and it'll give you kind of an idea of how to start out and stuff. Kind of getting down those little basics first, I think, will help a lot of people that are struggling really, really badly. At least that's my hope anyway. Because it's not that difficult, and like you can totally do a VATS based build and go sans power armor, go without power armor pretty easily. Is this place cleared now? Should be it, right? Oh yeah, I'm good. Okay, it's cleared now. Great. Only thing I didn't like about the new crafting workbench, new weapons workbench, is that it takes like 16 circuitry to start out, which is a lot for a new character. The crafting system for that, by the way, is really, really deep. Like it's not just like turn your weapon into legendary. It requires very specific materials, and it requires specific perks too. And the perks all kind of make sense. Like, for example, if you want to add electricity damage to your weapon, then you have to have the robotics expert perk, which I think that makes sense, right? As an alternative, you can also just have like the magazines. Those kind of, I think, act as an alternative to having the specific perk. So if you have all the magazines, then it's pretty much the same thing, right? Okay, this is bugged out. No. Whoops. Can't blame me there, guys. That was totally bugged out. I couldn't see it.
What the hell was that?
So you'll notice that my fusion cores are going down.
They won't be needing those items any longer.
It's got colonial dust around them. That's what Preston wears. I kind of want that. I can throw that on my other Minutemen in various areas. I've forgotten what I was talking about again. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway. These guys are like twins, aren't they? They are. They're twins.
Not much of a threat after all.
That's kind of cool, actually. So that's it here. I think we need to go outside, though, and do some stuff. Probably should save before I crash, and stuff is glitching out so badly here. Alright, let's see here. Oh, hello. I'm sorry, man. It's a bad way to go. Wake up and get a laser in the face. So yeah, I'm running out of fusion cores, and it's kind of a problem. I mean, it's not really. Like, I'll just stop using power armor and I'll just use like fusion cells instead and use like a laser weapon or something. But every time I go back to see Proctor Tegan, he just never has any damn fusion casings, and neither does anybody in Diamond City. Every time I stop by, nobody ever has anything.
That was amusingly simple.
I know, like, I could go with the slower shooting version of this, but it's just not as fun. I'd rather use a laser rifle than I would use the slow shooting charging barrels in this thing, even though it is much more ammo efficient. It's just a lot more fun. See, I don't know, maybe it's, I don't know if it's bugged or if it just, if he has a random chance. If you know how that works, let me know, because I would like to know. God damn it. Hide back there, are we? Yeah, let me know about that, because yeah, I'd like to know. So yeah, I am obviously going through my ammo rather quickly here. So yeah, if I have to, I'll go ahead and just use, I'll hop out of the power armor. I'd like to get the, what's it called, the ballistic weave or whatever. I'd like to get that before I have to get out of the power armor. That, I think, will make it a lot more reasonable to use no power armor. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of trouble with it. Gotta call a cargo bot here. Didn't have a whole lot of trouble with it with a new game that I tried out. Oh, I'm in combat. Damn it. Yeah, if you know, if you happen to know why I'm having, like, if it's just because that's just how Horizon works with Proctor Tegan and other vendors and them not having any fusion casings, if that's just how it works, if it's just like they're very, very, very rare and you're just not meant to use power armor the whole time, or if there's a recipe you can get to unlock fusion casings later on. I haven't seen that, but I'd love to be able to just craft them myself. Any of that, like, let me know. Let me know, guys, because I need to know these things. I need to know how I can make power armor full-time a thing. I mean, I am in power armor full-time, but, you know, like...
That was exciting, sir.
I'm running low. Okay, good.
You handled yourself well.
Thank you.
Great, I'm glad. Never take another square out again, at least not on screen. Way too annoying. So yeah, let me know if there's a way I could actually use or make fusion casings, or if there's better ways to buy them or something, because yeah, right now I'm just having a tough time. I was floating there for a second, but now I was just on that chair.
Find anything useful?
Alright, so we gotta go down in
I'll
here.
graduate tonight and get to take on missions like this on my own.
Is there anything down here I should get real quick? Just a different way to get in. Okay, let's go down through here and clear out the rest of this place. Actually, it said it was clear, technically, but I mean, I'm supposed to clear out Parkview Lounge, right? Which is inside here, but the quest is already completed, which is kind of weird. You'd think it would
The other
clear
squires are going to be
only once I
so
cleared out this area,
Target's in range. Target down.
but that's not the case. It was clear as soon as I cleared out the area outside there.
Nice.
So I'm thinking
other
about
squires
like
are going
when
to
I
be
want
so
to actually
jealous
progress
when
through
I
the main
get
story
back.
and stuff, and like stop doing other stuff. I'd like honestly, I'd like to explore the entire Commonwealth. I'd like to have all of the magazines and stuff like that, and I'd like to just discover them kind of like organically or like naturally as I progress through. You know, like
Today, it's going to be hard to go back to patrolling the Pridwen.
I'd kind of like to just discover the stuff as I am doing these Radiant quests and stuff. Like, those are really the best way to get experience in Horizon. Like, that is kind of what... And really, like, that was how it was designed in the game, but it was just like...
Not every day they let us
It
squires
was
out
designed
into the
poorly. Like, the experience reward you got from killing enemies was much too high compared to the experience you got from doing quests and stuff. So, I mean, really, this is just a much more balanced version of the game in terms of experience gains. Like, this is how it should have been to begin with. Like, this is the Fallout 4 I want to play. I will never go back to regular survival mode. This is it. Like,
I can't wait till we start
even if I do a
riding.
new playthrough, this is the Fallout 4 survival mode I want to play. You know, and Frost is amazing too. Frost is its own thing, but if you want a standard Fallout 4 playthrough, which with much more balanced and much more fun mechanics, in my opinion,
Takes care of that.
this is the version of it you should be playing. So okay, that's cleared out. Where next? We've got the Hillock Reservoir clear. Is that it? We got to go down south. That's right. All right, so that's going to be a good walk down there. I'll probably not record myself talking while I'm running down there. So I'm going to use a bandage and just hoof it down there. I'll see you once we're there. By the way, guys, when I was walking down through here, I realized that Hardware Town... God, you scared the crap out of me, kid. I almost shot you. Hardware Town had respawned over here. So I decided just to go ahead and clear that out real quick. Should be some easy experience and loot from these gunners here. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and I'll see you once we're down in the area down below at the Scrap Palace. Alright guys, I was on my way down to the Scrap Palace, or whatever it's called. I remembered this place has a sentry bot over here, and I kind of want to see what he drops.
Alert. Hostiles may be in area. Non-combatants are advised to seek secure location until perimeter is secured.
Whoa, missiles. It's gonna blow. Okay. See, I'm interested to see, because I have max rank technologist, so what does this guy have on him?
Someday,
got a missile.
I want to be the best laser rifle shooter
Does
in
not
the
have any kind of fusion casing on him. I was really hoping he'd have some fusion casings on him. Okay, well, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't get them from him, from those sentry bots, but if you can, they're not a guaranteed drop anyway, so that's kind of disappointing. I don't know. I almost feel like the vendors are supposed to have them more often than they are. For whatever reason, they're just not spawning properly. Go ahead and pop these guys out too. It's worth opening this up and killing these guys.
Powering up.
Alright, sorry guys, but I need your circuitry and stuff.
Do not attempt to flee. Justice will be executed.
Oh, these guys really,
Powering down weapons, sir.
that's funny. Railway spike added whenever I got shot by the railway
The
spikes.
other squires are going to be so
But yeah,
jealous
guys, I only
when
have
get
like
back.
maybe 2 or 3 fusion cores back at the base, and I don't have that many here, so blew that guy's head clear off. So yeah, you may very well see me sans power armor sooner than I would like, because I'm just not going to have the ability to actually stay in it. There's Coast Guard Pier. Alright, so we're about halfway down here now. Again, I'm going to stop recording. See you once I am closer down there. Well, of course, I can't go more than 5 feet without running into some automatron guys, which is totally fine. These guys offer really good experience and loot. That's a big one. Big, scary one. the limb damage really does good damage on these guys. Just seeing if any of them have anything useful here. Was this a traitor? Yeah, it was. You bastards killed that traitor. And what's the Brotherhood doing over here, I wonder? I can hear the vertibird in the background. Buzzing around. The only bad thing about these, I always end up looting those Mechanist holotapes, and I end up with like 10 million of them. Oh, that's right, I can't cross over here. Dang it. Well, I can just like... yeah, I can just like jump it over here. It's not that far that I have to swim, I don't think. Hopefully I can make that jump. Let's see. Oh god, I hit my head. Okay, there we go. Brotherhood just dropping off some guys over here. Is that what's going on? It's just like totally stopped, huh? What are you guys doing over here, huh? Were you planning to disembark here, soldier? Or are you just gonna stand there? How about you? Brotherhood aspirant. Okay then. Alright, where are we at here? We're almost there. So I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna get my own vertibird and get the heck out of here. Go back to base. I'll show you the new crafting system and stuff. Maybe craft a new enemy. That's a bunch of you know, raiders. Do I have any explosives? They're all lined up so well, you know. Yep, go behind cover back there, guys. Go ahead. See what happens. I don't think I have any close enough, do I? Oh, Brotherhood's gonna help us out, though. It'd be epic if I could get both the Brotherhood and the artillery going on here. I don't think I have any artillery close enough, though.
For victory.
Yeah, get him. You guys picked the wrong group to fight. I gotta find all their loot now. Actually, are they gonna? Oh, they're gonna go over here too. Hell yes! Let's do this, boys. Let's do this. Hopefully this time. What the hell? That one just ran through that one. Hopefully this time they don't. Hopefully this time they don't end up engaging me for no good reason, like we did last time. I had to go in the air and kill them. Uh-oh. Shit. Run, run, run. Oh god. Oh god, look at Ada. Yeah, get him, Ada. Oh. Well. Thanks for taking the hit, Ada. She was crawling on the ground. Ada is totally screwed right now. Hopefully she unbugs in a second here, because right now she is totally screwed. Oh man, this guy is just, his day is just not good. Alright, so that's cleared out. Gotta go through here and loot stuff. Oh man. Ada, are you like totally bugged out? You have to keep like every single weapon you find so you can take it back to scan later on. I'm not sure if any of this stuff is like scannable, like if I haven't gotten it in the past or not, but I don't want to risk it. Those Road Fury outfits are my favorite of all the Armorsmith Extended, or the Ellie's Armorsmith, Ellie's armor like patterns that she's done. It's my favorite one for sure. I think there's more super mutants here. For whatever reason, it's considered cleared out already. Nope, there's a dead Brotherhood aspirant. Didn't make it, man. He didn't make it. It's okay. Means we get free loot. I love those dynamic battles that you have out here, though. Brotherhood randomly comes out and you get to fight alongside them. It's pretty cool. Oh, there she is. Okay, we're good. All right, Ada.
Hey.
Yes.
Give me all your stuff. I'll get a cargo bot and send it all back. See you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, looting is all done. Holy crap, I'm down to like basically 7 or so fusion cores if you count the ones I had back at the base. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all. I think I might actually go up to, not Diamond City, but over to Good Neighbor and turn in that Boston Public Library quest with her, and then like look and see if Cleo has any fusion casings. I need to go over there. I need to go up to Cambridge to the police station and turn in my 2 quests there, the Cleansing the Commonwealth with Reese and the whatever, recover the thing for Halen. Oh, landing over here, I see. This looks like, oh god, those rotors kind of close. Anyway, I thought I'd do that. Maybe I'll... What's the best route here? So I gotta go up here, and I'll probably sleep for the night up there. And then I gotta go... Yeah, I'll do that. So we'll go up here, sleep for the night, take another vertibird, over to Good Neighbor. I could just walk too, but nah, I think I'll take a vertibird over there. I have so many vertibird signal flare grenades, because every time I go back to the Pribwin, man, they have those, but they don't have any fusion casings. So yeah, I'm gonna check over there. I could run down to Good Neighbor and check there, or not Good Neighbor, Diamond City and check there too, but they've never had any when I go there, so I'm not gonna look. So yeah, go to Good Neighbor, and then we'll go over to the Pribwin and turn in our quests over there. I'll like see you once all this is done, because it's gonna take a while, and I don't think you guys want to watch me flying around. Alright guys, so move her back. I did check Diamond City as well. No fusion casings, unfortunately. I'm gonna check Cleo here as well as Daisy. But I think we might just be SOL. I don't know. They're not spawning in the shopkeepers' inventories for whatever reason. I always forget where they actually are at. I think they're over in this tab. Yeah, no fusion casings at all. Like everything else but that. Check Daisy real quick. Got the quest turned in with Daisy as well.
Some fine-looking weapons.
You're back. How'd it go at the library? Get rid of those super mutants.
I managed to fight my way through the library. Oh, and I dropped off that book of yours.
Only 200 years past due. I know it was an odd request, but thanks for making the library a safer place. We gotta keep some old buildings sacred, you know. Here's your money.
Whoa, 400 caps. Whoa! 645 experience. Damn!
Daisy.
Okay.
Means a lot to me that you made the library a safer place. Thanks again. Now you're here to trade.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Cash or trade? Let's get started.
I don't think she has any fusion casings. I don't think the junk vendors sell them. I think it's only like weapons vendors that sell them, but I wanted to check here just in case. Could use a couple of these. I can craft them too, but I mean, whatever. I'm already here. Anyway, I'm gonna trade stuff here. I don't think she has. Yeah, she doesn't have any fusion core casings. Whatever. I have to go and check Tegan. Alright guys, since I was in the area, I thought I'd go ahead and stop by the Old North Church. You know, I was a Good Neighbor. I mean, Old North Church was just like a stone's throw away. Thought I'd go ahead and meet Deacon here, get introduced to the rest of the railroad here, and get those quests going. So yeah, I'm gonna go and talk to him and get some more Radiant quests, some more interesting stuff for us to do. So I know you guys love Radiant quests so much.
And the new guy patched me up, put me on his shoulder, and blasted his way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Yeah, pretty much all of it, man. That's...
Every word he said was true. And then some.
A full 100. I can't even imagine.
See? Just like I said, boss.
I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign him up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad, Agent.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
I don't want a code name.
Code names aren't optional. All agents need to keep their identities secret to protect themselves and those close to them.
Do I have to?
Have any suggestions?
No. It doesn't work like that. Your life, your name, your choice.
Man, these are all dumb. Bullseye, Whisper, and Charmer.
Let me think.
It's a big decision. Take your time.
Okay, Professor it is.
Call me Professor.
You certainly demonstrated your intelligence. Professor it is. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our
Sometimes the direct approach isn't the best to take.
In or out.
But something feels
I disagree,
very
Deacon.
here.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree on that. Hold on there, lady. Let me get my power armor. Don't want it to be stuck out here or anything.
I don't
Okay,
see
Dora.
why everyone isn't out to
Anytime.
eradicate these abominations.
This is it. It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe, and we've taken precautions not to be surprised again. Things are chaotic right now, so there's plenty for you to do.
What a dump. Whatever.
Lancer Captain
Ballistic
Kells
weave.
said it's going to take a lot of
I
hard
need
work
it.
and discipline if I...
Listen up,
Soon
everyone.
I'll graduate
This
tonight and
is
get
the
to take
professor.
on missions like this
He
on
did
my
the
own.
switchboard op with Deacon. He's a full agent, effective immediately. I'm counting on each of you to show him the ropes. Feel free to welcome him aboard. That is all.
Tinker
It's
Tom's
not an
cooking
easy
up
road
something.
you've chosen,
I hope it goes
but you're
better
never
than
alone
last
in
time.
this.
Your people were behind you there. You were kind of talking backwards to them. I mean, whatever. It's your place, man. Do things
After
as you
this,
want.
I can't wait till we start live weapons training.
None of this stuff better be counting as stealing. Okay, I'm gonna save just in case because I don't want to have this stuff count as stealing. So here's Carrington.
Ah, it's our newest agent.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this. But that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command. But what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
You're always such a whiny bitch. I can see why she didn't.
Cut to the chase.
One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth. H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. The paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
So, is there anyone you like?
Oh, I wasn't aware we were competing for congeniality awards. I thought we were rescuing synths. My mistake. The dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it. It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out for them. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
You can trust me with this. I'll get it done.
You sound rather convincing, actually. Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
What a dick. What a dick. Hey, free stuff. Alright. Yes, I'll take it all. Thanks very much. Alright, what else? Let's talk to Tinker Tom and see if he has any fusion casings.
It's my envious job to keep track of all the dead drops and grab incoming agents and tell them where they're needed. I don't suppose you want to switch places.
So I can order you around.
Sure. Why not? Everyone else does. But you can get your own coffee, alright? We'll be seeing each other. A lot.
Soon I'll graduate
Working with
tonight and
compartmentalized
get to take on missions
information
like
is a
this on my
difficult
own.
transition for new agents.
When you all talk at the same time, it's a bit confusing.
Some of the people you meet will be Institute replacements. There's more going on than you know. Trust me. The census sweep says you're clean. Hooray! We're bug free.
I went through a sensor sweep?
Every test Des would let me run. Full EMF scan, biological sniffers, and other state-of-the-art security. So the sweep says the Institute isn't watching you, or us. But the tests lie, man. Okay, have you eaten anything out there? Because if you have, they got you.
Are you seriously asking if I eat food?
The food out there is dangerous. It's contaminated. That's why I grow my own food. Reclaimed pure water, local nutrients. Nothing goes in me that I don't see. That's how you stay safe. The Institute has these tiny microscopic robots in the food, man. And they report back.
Tom, that's rubbish.
You just don't get it, Carrington. The Institute is in your blood.
Why is this lunatic even here?
A question oft asked. Tinker Tom is a genius when it comes to engineering, but about everything else...
Okay. If you really want to be safe, let me give you a little shot. Desdemona says no one has to, but it will kill those little robots.
There's battery acid in that serum of yours.
You can't nuke an omelet without irradiating some eggs. You ready to shoot up?
What's in the shot?
Okay, we got algae, some yummy bacteria culture, and just a little bit of battery acid. But we gotta burn those babies out of you. It's a hard reboot of your system, man.
There's no way in hell I'm letting you do that.
Fine. Let them hear and see everything. Okay. I hope you like your whole life being downloaded to the Institute's mainframe.
Actually, I dose myself with radiation to kill the blood robots.
I read you, man. Smart. I'd rather have some hair loss than let the Institute win. Hey, you get it, man. I make things around here. You go and do. You do whatever. And come back, and I will set you up.
Let's see what you got.
Make yourself comfortable, and prepare to be astounded.
Alright, Tinker Tom, please have some fusion casings. No, I don't think he has any. He's got a minigun, though. Don't think he has any. Unfortunate, but not unexpected, I guess.
What Deacon said. I expect great things from you.
Glad you signed on. Means I might get to take the occasional night off.
Hey.
Hey, you. You the new heavy? Professor, right?
What do you mean?
A heavy. Someone able to take whatever shit the Institute and Commonwealth dishes out and come back for more. So the switchboard was crawling with bad guys. Mines and shit too. Any of that true? Or was Deacon bullshitting me again?
Pretty much.
That's hardcore. How'd you take down the old HQ? Please tell me you didn't go along with Deacon's in and out like a ghost crap.
With a whole lot of bullets and a whole lot of blood. Fortunately, the blood wasn't mine.
That's how you do it. Well, welcome to the party. After what happened to Tommy Whispers, we need another tough son of a bitch that can get shit done.
Thanks for inviting me.
We should, I don't know, bake a cake? That's what you do, right? They call me Glory, the Angel of Death, the ass-kicking poster child of a liberated synth.
So you're a synth?
That's what the Made in the Institute stamp on my ass says.
I have a lot of questions about synths, about the Institute. Would you be willing to answer a few?
If I have to. I know a whole lot less than you think. Mainly, I did surface detail, combing over ruins and shit for salvage. The few times I was in the Institute proper, all I was to them was their thinking, feeling hammer.
They sound like real bastards.
They weren't really mean about it. They just treated me like a coffee maker, or a terminal. I helped those assholes make more synths. Synth development is what they called it.
How do they make synths?
Damned if I know. The machines are massive, complicated. Not like anything I've seen out here. No matter what Des and others say, synths ain't human. We're assembled bone by bone, muscle by muscle. I've seen it. I'm gonna hit the range. I need to shoot something. Now.
Interesting. I'd like to talk to Glory more.
The Institute doesn't find us here. At least not soon.
Honestly, oh man, all this good shit. Honestly,
that's what it's there for.
Okay, will do. Say no more, Desdemona. I will take it all then. Honestly, I just find Glory to be a much more interesting companion than I do Deacon. I wish you had the option of taking Glory along, like
Someday,
a minigun wielding
I wanted the
badass
best laser
synth.
rifle
That
shooter in
sounds
Brotherhood.
really cool to me. And like her story is much more interesting than Deacon's is to me. I don't know. Let's see here. What's the quest here? Okay, Boston After Dark. So we got to go out over to here, get the dead drop, and then we got to go and talk to the guy over in Bunker Hill, I think, and then we got to go out and do stuff out here. So anyway, I'm not gonna do that right now. I was actually planning on showing you guys more about the weapon crafting stuff with the workbench and everything this episode, but I'm already 50 minutes into this episode, so I'm going to cut it here. I will go over it, though, next time, first thing, I promise. So stay tuned for that. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.